Make the tag property the first property and make it a string literal of the record type instead of a string. Remove the word record from each type's tag property. I need to really wire up the integration with what is that plugin? I didn't think that worked. There it is. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we've got records here. This looks good. And we have a resolver class. I want to pull up the docs for Node.js. And let's go to Node.js DNS. Man, my hand hurts. I don't know what I did to my hand. All right, let's start writing out at least the rest of these type definitions here. I don't know what the errors are going to be yet. But we can at least start. Like what happens, I need to play around with this. So if we, actually let's do bun. Or actually we can use node, that's probably fine. Import, DNS.lookup. Yeah, import DNS from node DNS. That's so annoying. So we are going to use bun. spawn REPL. And we'll do a import, do the same thing, import DNS from node DNS. Right, we need Denise, import from Denise. I think I saw someone tweeted about that they met somebody that pronounced DNS as Denise. That's wild behavior. That's not worse than Jot, but it's up there. Great weekend, MS. We got a Piastri podium, so we'll take it. All right, sweet. So if I do DNS.resolve, man, I hate that I don't get resolve for retrieve the time to live for each record. What a Mizzy. That's what it is now. Does this not have a promise option? Am I gonna have to promisify this thing? DNS promises. Is that in scope? Whoops. I don't understand what's happening here. I hate that I don't get autocomplete. Resolve for Dylan is .online. Yeah, that is what I meant. All right, that looks good. So we just get IP addresses back, so we want to just brand those. Lando not far behind. It's true. Any questions at doing? Do you know any app to configure my key shortcuts? I have any problem with macOS are not detected. I would try using Raycast, to be honest. Raycast is a really good system for managing keybinds. That's what I use. So it seems like we can pass options here to true. And what's this give us? That gives us our TTL in there. All right. All right. So let's jump back over to our IPv4. We probably want to brand this. Effect DNS Resolver. We're going to want to brand these. So let's go back. I need to look up branded types. Docs. What up, Cuba? What up, hot dog? Where's brand? I know brand's in here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm still on ARC. If anything, I think if I switch to anything, it's going to be back to Chrome. The one thing I really, really need is like a better way in Chrome to manage profiles. Like, I love spaces. Like, spaces are so good, and just like with Chrome, I don't even know if I have Chrome installed. I haven't opened Chrome for months. Not a year. Like, I hate this style of... Oh god, it's so bright. Like, I hate that it just opens a separate tab. Like, I want to switch inside the same thing. And like, I don't know, switch. Is it possible to switch Chrome profiles in the same application window? Yeah, it's so annoying. I hate that. Like, I absolutely hate that. Like, managing profiles in Chrome is such dog water. I'm not gonna go to Zen. I don't like Firefox, and I don't like Firefox DevTools. Like, I know I'm not going to Zen. I just like dude, I detest the browser companies so much for killing. There's so many features that I love and use, and yeah, it just sucks, man. Arc is so good. Yeah, same. All right, let's go see this again. This time. I need a way to parse into this structure. Like, I want to go look at some of the implementations of this stuff. If we go look at, like, here, we'll start in here. Let's go look at node file system. Yeah. What does EffectTS do? I've never seen this function. All right, so what does this do? This takes args, callback, EffectTS error. I had no idea this was a thing. Oh, it's internal. That's why I've never seen it. I use Raycast Pro, but I don't pay for the I don't pay for like the upgraded models. I don't think well, obviously I could, I guess, because Arc did it. Yeah, I'm not switching to Dia. Like, I don't know, is there like best way to manage multiple Chrome profiles? It's just so annoying. And then like when I open links, I love that when I open a link, I can choose in like an Arc Mini which space to open it in. I'm not doing a browser extension stream, Kraut. I wonder if there's a Chrome extension for it. Chrome extension for Arc spaces. Like, that could be it. That could be it. I don't know. I'm not switching to Firefox. I want to stay in a Chromium-based browser, at least until Ladybird. I'm really excited for Ladybird. I think after my wedding, I'm going to sponsor Ladybird. I love reading the Ladybird newsletter every month. Ladybird is going to be in alpha next year, and then beta, maybe a general release in 2027. No time soon. Wait, what? How many millions will you sponsor? I will sponsor $1,000. That many millions. This is interesting. There, no exception. Boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot. I don't know what EffectTS does. Takes a thunk that represents effect and wraps it in a suspended effect. This means the effect will not be created until it is explicitly needed. I didn't know that was an option. All right, here we go. We have this. This is similar to what I think I need. Make file. This has, yeah, here we go. This is close to what we want to do. Brand.nominal. And we have this file descriptor, which is, okay. I'm curious if for our IP addresses, we want to do something similar and brand a string rather than do it as this struct that has an address on it. I paid to join Urlef and got an email address. That's the only. Oh God. What is happening there? Does everyone see this? My freaking. I guess we're still live. Yeah, we're still live. Did my internet drop? All right, let's I think I want to switch to using a branded type here instead of a struct. I don't think we need to do that. So I want to, what the hell is happening here? Let's just throw this in here. We're gonna go like this. And I wonder if we should just switch this to IP address. And let's come in here. And how do they namespace this file? All right, they export declare namespace. All right. So let's copy something like that. We'll do export declare namespace, and we'll say IP address. And in here we'll say let's jump back over here. We'll say v4 export type v4 equals brand dot nominal. No, I don't want that imported as a type. Actually, that is no. That's a const. Export brand nominal, and we want a. This is really just going to be a string. How did they do this? Oh, they do it outside of the. All right. So there'd be like, that'd be down here. Just v4. And then, let's just do this for a second to make the type system happy. And this is a branded type in and of itself. Okay. All right, I'm starting to follow how they're doing this. Hold on, one more time. Number. Brand. String. We want to do a declare const IP address v4 equals unique symbol. Type. Why can't we do this? A declare modifier can't be used in an already ambient. Okay, sure. How do we want to set this up here? Branded. Is that what I did wrong? Yeah, that is what I did wrong. This would be brand ID, brand type ID. We'll say IPv. We'll just call this v4 brand ID for now. IP address v4 brand ID, and we'll do that. And then this is going to take v4 IP address dot v4, something like that. Yeah, there we go. I think that's basically what we want. Something close to this. And then we'll copy that and we'll make v4 into v6. Ah, son of a bitch. We're on an EDM kick this morning, are we, Kraut? I wonder if we can, oh no, it's a IP address. Do they use actual namespaces anywhere in here? Interface. File. File descriptor. I guess we can just export an object too. Let's just use a normal namespace for now. And we can refactor later. We'll keep that. And then let's take these. I'll move those up in, do that. Do something like this. And this is going to be, we're going to rename this to v4. And we're going to rename this to v6. And now we have IP address dot v4. And we can do that. Yeah. All right. That's a good start. What up, Vafi? All right, let's get rid of these then. And then in here, we'll say that this is going to return how did they type this? Where's the interface at? Right there. Effect.void, access copy void, boolean void, make temp directory. All right. What is a platform error? Bad argument, system error. It's coming along. I'm trying to like build it how they do things in effect.platform. And it's like a different way of writing effect that I'm used to. I mean, it's not that different. It's just like I'm not used to writing it as a library rather than like application code. So it's a little bit different. I think I'm just gonna write it how I normally would. And then we can go back and refactor it based on feedback. Jesus. And we probably want like when we do like dig, do doggo. Hey, Dylan is, we'll do like that. Get a NX domain. We probably want that. We probably want that as an error. So let's do that. I don't know what fields we want on NX domain, but we'll say export class NX domain extends schema.taggedError, and that needs here the class. We need a type. When we jump in here, we need a string tag, which we'll just say is at effect DNS Resolver / NX domain. And then this takes a struct, and then we close that up. And what is this going to have on it? We'll just treat it as an empty error for now. And this is going to return a record or a NX domain. I guess it can return a array, right? Like, because if I actually doggo a Dylan, like my actual domain, yeah, we can get an array. So this should be like a read-only array of A records. Spotify, oh, god damn it. There it goes. Thanks, Fafi. How do I set a mark? The way to set marks, set mark and M letter. Actually, you know what? I bet this can return an array of IP addresses as well. This should be read-only array. Add type definitions like we did for the resolve A record. Is it going? What? Sorry, the dogs are barking. Justine just got home. Add, update the types to reflect how resolve a record is typed. Maybe? I need to add the spinner here. We should just go do that. All right. I also want to read the spec on actually, let's play with this again. I want to see what happens if what this resolves as. Syscall query not found. DNS exception. Query a. Explain not found. Snare code error not found. All right. I wonder if I wonder what kind of DNS exceptions can come from. I wish Node.js typed its errors, dude. It's so frustrating because like there probably says nothing about a DNS exception here. Yeah, look at that. DNS exception, nothing. Node.js, DNS exception. Hi, Winnie. Hey, Justine, Winnie just knocked that thing off the wall. What? Can you get it? Just don't want to spill on the carpet. This looks like it burnt. I'm shutting my door again. Pet the dog for good luck. Wait, am I missing something? Promises, error codes. No, this is just like that still doesn't even match, right? Query A. Like that doesn't map to this. DNS not found. I mean, maybe that's in the code actually. How's the gym?
Dylan, they made me run.
They made you run?
Ugh, yes. It was the worst time. I want to go back to bed.
Okay, so that is there. Good.
What have you done?
Not much. Been working.
Oh.
Hey, Justine, you're supposed to hydrate.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Kraut said hydrate.
I already drank a bottle of water.
You can't. It doesn't matter. You gotta listen to Kraut.
Well, let me just die for another minute. Remember how I said I'd start running with you?
Yeah.
I think I take it back.
We're gonna run tonight.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope, we're not, because you remember what I'm doing this week.
What are you doing this week?
Getting my nails done tonight, so I'm going to Patty's. And then I have work events almost all week. So I cannot.
Likely story.
I will send you a picture of Patty later today.
Find 4. Let's make that TXT and see what we get here.
How crazy would it be if I was literally just hiding at the office just so I didn't have to go to work to run?
Not found. That would be funny. But I would judge you.
You would judge me?
Yeah.
You would judge me for not running.
That's what I just said, yes.
Even though I go to the gym so many times a week.
That's what I just said, yeah.
I would not care if you judged me.
I figured. Alright.
Alright. How was your breakfast?
What up, F-Zero? Alright, how do we want to do this then? So this can reply back with a not found, and it's technically a DNS exception. I don't know if we want to type it as, what would be the way we want to type this? Because if I come back in here and we do this again, query A, we should have like we should have a question.
Oh, do you have a cow?
As part of our DNS exception. It should be like question. We want the concept of probably a question and answer. Like if we go to, hi Bodhi, good morning, big man.
He brought a cow to say hello.
Good morning. Say good morning chat.
He has his cow.
Handsome boy. You good boy. Did you get your puppy chow? Was it good?
He had a really nice breakfast.
Yeah, let's go find the spec, and I don't have that in here. I should have DNS.
For Kraut.
What?
For Kraut.
Holy moly, thank God I have ad block. 1 minute, 30 ads. I should just turn off ads, to be honest. Do I need ads on to get to the next thing on Twitch? I should also turn off the Discord thing. I don't use my Discord at all. While I'm thinking about this. Stream elements. How do I get to my dashboard? But then you have pre-stream ads. Alright. Alright, I just hate ads.
Yeah, remember you're supposed to take me on a date once a month with your Twitch
I
money.
don't make enough money on Twitch at the moment to take you on dates once a month.
Even ice cream?
Maybe ice cream.
I was gonna say.
Not a like date night restaurant though.
Well, obviously not. No, I just remember someone telling you had to do that.
Chat commands, timers, Discord timer. I don't even
Speaks
really
the
care
gospel
about
of the
YouTube.
camel. I speak the gospel of the dunes.
Oh my
The sand
goodness.
is in my veins.
Thank you,
Come right
Ryan
now.
Winchester. I now have to take Justine on a date with that. I will take her on a date with that.
He's gonna forget. That's so funny.
All right, Discord timer's off. I should really have one for my dot files, but really I don't care.
Dylan, when will you take chat on a date?
When will I take Chat on a date? Where do you want to go on a date, Chat?
Dylan just live streams us on a date night.
I'll wear a GoPro on my forehead and take Justine on a date.
Then it's only an ice cream date. I can't do a sit down dinner
What
date.
is it? It's like 1035 is the spec number. 1030, yeah, RFC 1035. How do I know that off the top of my head? That's
No
disgusting.
Kraut, I finished my water. We can only take 2 of the dogs out in public. The little one isn't well behaved.
Yeah, I would never take Baxter in public.
Like to a brewery or something. Oh my gosh, he'd be awful. He has Napoleon syndrome and he thinks he's
Sending-
tough.
I'm reading you, Kraut. And you wear your scarf. Dylan, when will you take Chat on a date? How about Starbucks with your MacBook?
And you wear a big scarf.
I'm not gonna. I would go to a nicer coffee shop than Starbucks. Come on, Kraut.
Yeah.
You're European. You should know better.
You're European. You should know better. Alright. I'm gonna go get ready for work.
Or do Germans just not have good taste in coffee? I don't know. Imagine drinking coffee. Imagine drinking Voffy. Boom.
That was so bad.
I'll be here all week.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Question.
Alright, come on, kiddos.
Question section format. Here we go.
Winnie's in here with you.
All right, sounds good. Q type. Oh, time for meditation chat. Header, answering the question. I drink decaf. I drink decaf in the afternoons, Ryan. Answering the question towards an authority, holding additional information. I'm a little bit constrained on some of these. Like when I get this error, can I get if I try catch this thing, dot then, I just want the identity function. ID. Yeah, I know this is anybody. It's okay. What's the point? So now we should get the error. Now when I get that, can I do, what if we JSON stringify this? John. All right, there we go. Host name, error number, DNS exception, code. The syscall is, I'm assuming, dude, I don't know if that's safe to do in this case. Question section format, Q types. Type values. Q-type fields appear in the question part. Q-types are a superset of types, hence all types are valid Q-types. In addition, the following Q-types are defined here. A request for a transfer of an entire zone. I didn't even know that was a thing. Request for all records.